Shams, you talked about Jaylen Brown and Giannis. Those are obviously the two biggest names out there right now that we've heard. Is there any other potential big names or names that we would know that are tradable before the draft tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I think you definitely have to look at a couple players in New Orleans, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones. I think those are two players that have gotten a ton of interest in the marketplace.
Good job by Jose. And look at the lob! Trey! 2 fouls, remember. Working against Jang, a deep logo pull. Trey Murphy back in full effect.
Yo, what's happening, Pels family? I hope y'all doing well on this Monday evening. And I hope you guys enjoyed the last Ja Morant video that we did. And if he's going to be coming to the Pelicans, I hope you guys can check that out. It's all speculation, but I thought it was a little fun video to make. Now, the biggest one is this guy. And I hate making a video that's not positive about Trey Murphy. I mean, realistically, it is positive, but Trey Murphy most likely or potentially could get moved this offseason. And really soon, just before the draft, the Pelicans have reportedly wanted to make a move up in the draft, looking for the 8th, 9th, 10th range pick and using Trey Murphy as an asset in order to get this pick. Now, it's interesting. So there's a few different things. Not only is this bad for the one part that we'll be losing Trey Murphy, a guy that's shown up and showed out for the last 5 seasons with us, and more particularly in the last 2 seasons after Brandon Ingram has been moved. Trey Murphy has really shown why we should build around him, but not only that, why he is a future all-star in this league. But the biggest concern is this. If we do move on from Trey Murphy, there is a high speculation that we will enter the rebuild phase. Rebuilding around Jeremiah Fears and Derek Queen more so. And I feel like this could turn into a domino effect for the Pelicans. For Trey Murphy, not only are we exercising Trey Murphy's contract and we're looking at trading him along, it's also his twin, Herb Jones, that we're looking to move on from as well. And again, this is all rumored, so there's no actual fact to this. It could just be fact or fiction, and I'm hoping it's fiction. However, Trey Murphy and Herb Jones, they are taking calls for them. So moving on from the wings will be interesting to see if we keep Sadiq Bey or if we keep Zion. Zion's the biggest one, and I've heard all around the Pelicans organization. I've heard from different sources that we want to keep Zion. However, Zion and Trey Murphy are similar in age. So if we're under the theory that Trey Murphy won't be on the same timeline as Jeremiah Fears and Derek Queen, why wouldn't we move on from Zion as well? It's a very interesting concept to think about. And again, this could all be rumored. However, it did come from Shams, so there is always some truth behind it. Now, for those that know Trey Murphy, he's been a great person to not only myself, my family as well. And I personally just want to get this on record that potentially, who knows what happens, but if the timing's right, I will be moving with Murphy. And I'm a Pelicans fan through and through. I don't go for the Pelicans because of Trey Murphy. I go for the Pelicans because I love the Pels. However, with what he's done for me and, you know, the love that he's shown, there is a possibility that I will move along with him. And I will let y'all know in the next video if he does get moved on, if I will be going there too. However, we won't need to worry about this as he's staying put for right now. Now, the biggest one is this. Now, Trey Murphy's under contract for the next 3 seasons, all guaranteed, no team options, no player options at all. So Trey Murphy can spend the next 3 years. He'll be 29 when he signs his next contract, whether it will be with us or another team. Now, the big factor for me is if we go for this rebuild approach. Now, Trey Murphy, remarkable player. I think that he is one of the bright spots in the league. However, Trey Murphy's value is the highest I think it will not only ever be, but I think it's the highest in the league as of right now. These 3-and-D wings that can dribble, create, high athleticism with a great shot is just what the league's trending towards. 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" guards and above. And Trey Murphy, if you guys haven't seen him in real life or got to see him in person, he's a lot taller than what he looks on the TV. Like, he looks 6'8", 6'9". He looks like a good 6'10", 6'11" in person. Kendrick Perkins has said it. A lot of other NBA players have stated that he's taller than what he looks like on the screen. But it's crazy. Like, he can pull up for 3. His ball handling has just improved so much ever since the Brandon Ingram trade. And obviously his athleticism is up there with, I think, top 10 in the NBA. So he's got a lot of value. And not only this, but this isn't just a Trey Murphy video. It's a Herb Jones as well. Herb Jones, there is a potential that Herb Jones gets moved on as well. And obviously, you know, he's been All-NBA first-team defense. The last 2 seasons, he's been struggling with injury. He had a season-ending injury, not last season, the season before. But we've seen what he can do. He's been first-team defense before. He's very regarded in the NBA, very well respected in terms of his defense, from players like Luka Doncic to Shea to different players. Now, unfortunately, you know, his shooting splits has gone down, but I think that's just due to the less playmaking that we have on the roster. Brandon Ingram was moved, CJ McCollum was moved. I think we're just, you know, it was a rough patch, but I think moving on from Herb Jones because of this is just a stupid thing to do. Now, obviously, I understand that, you know, Thunder fans were saying to keep their players. They moved on from Westbrook, they moved on from Paul George, they moved on from different players. And when they did these moves, they got upcoming stars like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and they got a haul of picks, which they used for Chet, Jalen Williams, different players that they were able to build a bench depth with. Now, I'm all for a rebuild approach. Don't get me wrong. I want to see this team succeed in the long term as opposed to short term. I'm not trying to see us get bounced out of the first round every year, be a playing team. I'd rather just wait a few years and then we can make a deep playoff run. However, the pieces that we have now are similar to the pieces that the Spurs have. Obviously, we don't have that Wembanyama. However, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, these guys, Julian Champagnie, they've had over the last 3 to 4 years, or even longer, 5 years. We've got the same approach with our wings. We've got, I think, one of the best wing depth in the NBA. When you go to Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Sadiq Bey, you've got these different guys. Market Peavy's an up-and-coming wing. And the market, the free agency market, is looking very good right now. Like, we've got Peyton Watson entering the free agency market. We've got different guys coming in. And I don't believe that we need to move on from our wings. I think we need better big depth, if I'm being brutally honest. I think Zion's fine for now. I think our guard play is really good, but I think we need better big depth. I think Derek Queen's better operating out of the 4 along with Zion. But I think the 5, I think Yves Missy's great, but we need to move. We need to get a star big, and I think that moving on from Jordan Poole might be the way to go. But again, I'm not the GM. Right? We'll just have to wait and see on that. But yeah, guys, I don't want to do a big long video. I'm going to be doing a reaction video to tomorrow's draft in case we do any moves. So expect it after the draft that I react to if we make any trades or make any picks. As of right now, we have no picks, and I'm hearing that we're trying to move up in the draft anywhere from 8 till 10 and get like a late first round pick as well. I believe that we're trying to be really aggressive for that. So expect a video on that if anything happens. If not, we will leave the video for tomorrow and we'll be doing a video the next day regarding the free agency and who we're looking for. Aside from that, man, I appreciate everybody that's showing support to the channel. I think we had 70 views last video. I understand the views won't come on the YouTube, but I like to do these things just to spit knowledge about the Pels and just get some of your thoughts and everything like that and interact on a platform that isn't really just edit based. Hold up, in this video, we're gonna see my reaction to the dunk. Hold up, bang, there we go. But much love, y'all. Appreciate it.